Hello there everyone, this is I Am Mark III and welcome back to Battletech, where I am once again going bankrupt. Also my people are very unhappy because I've not been treating them very well, it seems. So yeah, oh well. There's no kind of preamble needed here for pre-contract work. We got that sorted out on the way in at the end of last time, so we are ready to just deploy immediately. All mechs are geared up and ready to roll. The grumbling mech warriors have already been forced into their cockpits with cattle prods and now been bolted in place so they can't leave. I think that sounds quite fair, to be honest with you. Yeah. Okay, right, let's go ahead and deploy ourselves, shall we? Alrighty, here we go to protect this munitions factory on Ryan's Fate. Unfair because the rumour about a cache of styling equipment at the site. Not that likely. In most places, actually, this malicious gossip about Lost Tech has brought hungry wolves to the door. We have arranged for a garrison force to move into place, but we need mercenary units to protect the factory until forces arrive. So, rumours of Lost Tech is kind of like a light. Sorry, it draws moths to the flame, effectively. Incoming pirate units. So here come incoming stuff. Hold them off until employers' forces relieve us. Good luck. Ooh, Commander, is that we have some additional support from our employer? Point defences around the base. They are, however, offline. How useful. For any convoy with engineers who are eager to get those defences and get them firing. Escort them to generation so we can boost our defensive capability. Alright, so... Okay, this is an interesting little tweak. So we've got defences, they're just offline, and we've got incoming friendly APCs, which if they reach us, we'll be able to get those defences back online. Interesting. Anyway, reserve right now, because that's glitch, so, you know, long-range LOM type. Don't want her getting out there and messy. But we've got to get to those APCs to escort them, and there's enemy vehicles in the area. I think... Well, we want a multi-targeter. Maybe move my Jagger out that way. Problem is I don't know where the enemies are coming from. Let's... All out for reinforcements to events. Ensure ability to survive. Escort at least one APC and destroy the enemy vanguard. Okay, I guess I'm going to start moving out then. Oh, I can hit the forest all the way over there. Okay.
Up high.
Jump to the skies! Notice some other stuff. So there's something there. Jolly good. Oh, there is something coming in from that direction now as well. Okay.
They've got a lock on me.
And I got sensor locked. Good thing that she's in cover. Right.
Ready for orders.
The problem is that I can't... I still don't really quite know how sensors work in this game. So that's kind of like a thing that I'm not entirely sure on. Go. Enforcer. Ooh. An Enforcer which has moved a lot, I might add. 4 evasion. I don't really want to take
What can I do for you?
that guy on in any way. I'm going to reserve glitch again because honestly at this point glitch is like not very useful if you're engaging right at the start. Glitch is most useful when we actually find things to shoot at. Okay, so can I move my... I could. Again, I'm going to hold. Because honestly, using me in this forest here, I can snipe out with PPCs in the long range to try and cover the APCs. Pretty nicely, I think. I'm just not sure where they're coming from. That's my main issue. Enemy vehicles. So there's a couple of enemy vehicles in pursuit of the APCs. And I've got to move now because I'm in the final phase. Okay, fine. In that case, I'm just going to jump out my Yagamech into the forest and prepare to begin supporting fire at anything that pops up. Really. It's like whack-a-mole, but with heavily armoured war machines. But those enemy vehicles chasing are not actually doing a very good job of it, so I'm slightly confused about what... Oh wait, that's a striker. Don't know what that one is, probably a striker as well. But that striker can lob LRMs at the Sleipnirs. Since it can do that, I don't have a good target for glitch. Ooh, I don't have a good target for glitch at all. Let's move out. If I move to there, I've got 40% chance of hitting. That's absolutely awful. That. And it's entirely because of the enemy's high dodge. So I don't really want to use glitch at all. But since I have to, I'm going to move over here behind this rock face. Oh, I'm not happy about that. Oh well. At least I'm in a good position to escort those guys. Though I'm guessing the Enforcer's probably going to try and hit them. Yep, here comes the Enforcer. Doesn't seem sure what to do. That's quite okay. Though actually, the Enforcer is reserved, so is protected.
Orders.
You know what, fine. If I jump jet like that, I can be right next to you, forcing you to do something. But because of your low evasion, I'm going to shoot you, Sunshine. With everything except my LOM. So everything but the kitchen sink, effectively. Here we go. Ooh, pegged him right in the knee. I used to be a guard like you, until I took a laser shot to the knee. That doesn't quite have the same ring to it. Ooh, cicada.
They've got a sensor lock on me.
That's okay. Centurion is pretty heavily armoured.
Commander.
Behemoth has got his incoming cicada, which is actually pretty heavy. Well, it's heavier than I was expecting. Let's put it that
I
way.
hear ya.
Do I want Glitch or Behemoth to
What's
do
up,
anything though? If I go to there, I can get a massive shot off at the Enforcer's side. I'll leave myself open to the cicada though. Unless I can get a good jump on the cicada. The problem is, of course, the cicada is like... Oh, I can get a height advantage on the cicada. That gives very decent accuracy, actually. Here we go.
Jump jet.
Whee! To the skies! Hello down there. How are you? Oh, poor little insect. Here, I want to squash you. Take
Locking
this.
in all weapons systems.
Oh, a bit laggy that. Yep, that did something. Yep, pummel the entire right side. Excellent.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Which leaves Glitch. If I jump you back into cover, you can get a decent shot against that. Lousy shot against the cicada. You're a bit too far away for the cicada to properly engage it. So we might have a one-on-one situation between Behemoth and that cicada. You can, however, do nasty things to the Enforcer. Though admittedly at reduced damage, but it's still doing something, which is what I wanted. The engineers are in position, Commander. The APCs will scatter and support you. Keep the turrets intact and they'll keep firing. So, okay, we've got defensive guns now online. Haha. We also need to figure out what the heck to do with all this stuff. If I move to there, I have a very high chance of hitting the Enforcer with my PPCs. I'm not worried about what those vehicles might be, unless there's something a bit nastier than a Stalker coming in.
Engaging target.
Yeah, because if those are just Stalkers, they're not that much of a threat. At least not to a Jaeger. I keep calling it Jaeger, it's Jagermech. Oh, it's an LOM cat. Oh, god damn it. Okay, that needs killing. Like, ASAP. I was mentioning this actually to Delta, because Delta was saying now you know why there's some scary. I said there was some scary stuff in that last mission. Those SRM carriers. I didn't know those were a thing until I saw them. So I looked it up in the lore, and I read there's an LRM equivalent carrying like 4 LRM-20s or something ridiculous like that. Well, actually, it's not that ridiculous. It's just pretty dangerous. Please. Oh. But yeah, there's an LRM version. I said there was, and there one is. So that should be 3 LRM-20s. That's actually less than the lore says. The lore version has 4,
Good to
but
go.
I'm not going to complain. I'm glad there's only 3 there. Also, you're going to sit there and you're going to open fire again. Oh no wonder there's some rock in the way. Yeah, just shoot the Enforcer again with another salvo, please.
Special delivery.
Enjoy! Splat, 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 structure, splat, 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 splat. Enforcer. Enforcers are a bit of a tough nut though. Ooh. Jumping onto the hill. Okay. Look, that was weird. These guys aren't. Are these guys even trying, really?
Waiting for orders.
That's what I want to know. Well, anyway, stay in position, but just savage it, please.
Copy
Yeah, I figured we'd got
that.
part of the side of that.
One.
Doing that. You're unsteady. Enemy turn. What are you going to do now that you've just been relieved of some of your weaponry? You're going to move away and shoot me in the back, I'm guessing? Oh no, you're just running. Okay. Pretty badly damaged though.
Receiving you.
No, still, actually, you've still got Oh, you got a PPC. You're a PPC type. All right.
Yep.
That's okay. Because if I just jump over here, I get into some cover. So I'll reduce any damage that the.
Double time.
Oh wait, I just sprinted, didn't I? I wanted to jump, not. Oh. I was going to get into cover and then just pummel it with some laser fire. But apparently I just messed that one up. Oh well. High evasion. I'll take that. Not good positioning. Chance to hit low, chance to hit moderates. Actually I need to move so I can actually take care of that guy. Let's hit the jump jets. And then I can hit it with some PPCs, just knock it out before it can empty those LRMs at me again. Because I don't want that.
Engaging target.
There we go. Whew. I feel so much better with that thing not on the battlefield anymore. 3 LRM-20s? No thanks. If they're on my side, I'm fine with them. If they're on the enemy side, no. Especially if I'm mixing it up with high evasion units. That better not be another LRM carrier. No, it's an... Oh god, it's an SRM carrier. I thought it was a striker. But nope, it's not. If that guy gets close enough to SRM, it's going to be absolutely painful. Gotta admit though, those defensive turrets are actually doing a great job. Also, my computer seems to be struggling right now. Apologies for any lagging that might be going on.
Heads up, Commander. You've got hostile contacts inbound.
Oh, it lagged because it was loading more stuff in.
I hear ya.
Yay, more things to shoot at. Okay. Well, yeah, look at all those SRM-6s. Right,
What can I do for you?
I want you to lock on and fire.
Here we go.
That thing has got to die. There we go. Those things have a lot of armor, but I've got a lot of missiles. So just chewed straight through its side like that. Alright, the Enforcer's repositioning is going to shoot at... Yep, Vindicator. Minor damage. I can accept that. Okay. Now, I just need to...
Standing by.
I need to get back together, really. Because I don't know where the other hostile contacts are coming from. Yep, so let's just jump my Shadowhawk down,
Roger that.
back into the forest. Shadowhawk's running hot, so it needs a bit of cooling off time, but it's still close enough to do some nasty things. But yeah, it's going to overload if I fire it quite this much. Very close to an overheat.
Firing.
Hopefully this will be enough though. Nope. Cicada survived. How dare it? It's really dead, almost, but it still survived. And shot the Vindicator in the arm with a PPC. Not bad considering how close range that was.
Good to go.
But my answer to that is, very simply, hello there.
Copy that.
If you're going to do that, I'm going to do things to you.
Ooh.
Ooh. Crunch. Yep, there we go.
Enemy down.
You shot a particle cannon at me, I'm just going to punch you. Haha. Well, actually sweep your legs out from under you, but same difference, it killed you anyway. I'm okay with that. Question is though, where's the enemy? It said more contacts were coming in. But I don't really see them. The Jagger is overheating though. What's your odds? Yep, odds are just fine. Okay, go ahead. Sure, fire. Do it! Oh, it's been a while since I've seen one of those. Headshot, lethal with a PPC. Oh, and I didn't watch the heat. Whoopsie. Oh well, right now that's relatively minor. It's only slightly overheated. It's only slightly melting. Is that a term? Only slightly melting? Yeah, probably. Where's the enemy though?
Good to go.
I mean, it said more enemy contacts coming in, but I don't know where they are.
The right opportunity.
I don't know where the enemy is. There's gotta be someone somewhere. Ah! No, leave my turrets alone, darn it. Oh, they're actually going after the building. Okay. Mission objective is at risk. Repeat, mission objective is at risk. That building is almost dead and we've got a bonus objective ensuring all buildings survive. I did not know there was an enemy coming from that direction. Who's the closest? I think Behemoth is one of them. Not quite.
What do you need?
Jumping can't quite get me out there. If I sprint, I'll get a bit further. But we've got to distract them from that building. That building is going to die if it gets hit again. Okay, we've got a mech out there as well. I'm probably going to fail that bonus objective. Let's be honest. But I was not expecting attack from that direction. In fact, this is a military base. Why doesn't this base have better sensors on it? Yep, I think that one's dead, I think. Yeah. Crunch.
One of our structures has been eliminated.
Yeah, because it was poking up past the walls. And that's entirely why that happened.
Waiting for orders.
Glitch. I need you to jump jets because that's got further range. And then you can lob some shots over at the Bulldog.
Taking the high road.
Not too bad. I mean, at least I'm not at extreme range. Well, I am actually, but at least it's not against the mech, so it doesn't have dodge on it. That was also, I think, the most vulnerable structure as well. Yeah, I think it's the most vulnerable because it was just poking up like that. Oh look, there's more stuff coming in from that side. Back to my question though, why doesn't this big military base, this big scary fortified location, have, oh I don't know, a sensor tower or something like that? Some kind of long range, some kind of early warning system which could detect something like this just sneaking up on you, you know? Also, yeah, this mech needs to cool off a little bit, so run behind that tower.
On my way. Double time.
There we go. I mean, that's basic planning, isn't it, for a fortified installation? Like some kind of range system on it. And yeah, this mech needs to cool down at least a little bit, so sprinting only for you right now. As you glow cherry red. Oh, it lost the cherry glow, just as I mentioned it. Also, more to the point, why didn't the enemies attack the turrets? Okay, so I've got a striker over there. LRM's coming in. Wait, isn't the striker... No, I'm thinking of the harasser. The striker is that LRM SOM combo,
Waiting
isn't
on
it?
you, Commander.
Oh, I don't have targeting data anymore. Reserve! I'm just waiting. No enemy movement again. That's okay. Behemoth, have you cooled off? At least a little bit. Okay.
Aye, aye.
The oh-so-cool Vindicator is absolutely fine. I could get a slight height advantage, but there's another hill in the way. I can't jump into any cover, but the Vindicator's also taken barely any damage. So I think... Yeah, I'll jump up onto there, get a height advantage. Turn in that way. And at least I can see what the mech is. Ooh, quick draw. Bunch of medium lasers and LOM and an SOM. That's okay. I just want to kill the... I think the Bulldog would probably be the best choice here. See if that'll start wailing on the quick draw. If only I had multi-target on this mech. That'd be nice. But then again, you know what? Let's go ahead and pummel the quick draw. No, that'd be stupid. No, we got to knock out as much as we can, especially since that's got a large laser and SRMs. Oh, didn't quite do it. Flipping Bulldog and its thick armor plating.
What can I do for you?
They ought to be illegal, I say. Illegal! I didn't even punch through the armor, actually.
Good to
Behemoth, you're in good condition, but you do need to cool off still, which is one of your issues. So I'm just going to advance you and I think take pot shots at the striker. Yep, striker is what I thought it was. Okay. I don't think I need the laser for this. So let's just give him an SRM volley.
Engaging.
Yep, that did the trick. You're dead. Haha.
Reporting. Enemy vehicle in
No, the tone is haha, or something like that. Right.
Waiting for orders.
Oh, there's something else back there as well. I'm guessing another mech. At least that's what I would think it would be. That Bulldog is still alive, though.
Coordinates received.
Okay, so... Do I want to... The quick draw is going to move next anyway, so I think focus on getting that Bulldog dead. That's the best thing I can do right now. There we go. Splat. You're dead.
Knocked out a vehicle.
Scratch one Bulldog. So that means it's probably the quick draw going now. No, it's the APCs. Quick draw? Yep, the quick draw's on the move. I thought it would be. That's why I didn't target it with the LRMs, because I knew it would move. It's likely to be moving. Guarded and entrenched. Oh, you bugger. Okay. Since it's done that, I can't really. It's halves all incoming damage, but it means it also didn't fire at anything either. So I can actually get behind it. Also, one of my allied turrets sensor locked it. So it's lost what little evasion it had. So yeah, I just need to try and knock through its rear armor.
Good to go.
Reserve you glitch again. I may have the Ace Pilot on glitch, which lets her move with extra initiative. But honestly, I keep on reserving her.
Standing
Because
by.
I actually like to use the LRM specialist later.
Standing by.
That said, the ability to sometimes just lob out several volleys at once is quite nice.
Waiting for orders.
Melee of 55, that's not great. I actually want to... That means melee of only 55. I should actually just go ahead and... I should jump, for starters. Which will give me a very high evasion. And I'll drop in right behind it.
Firing jump jets.
Whee! Thank you. Right behind it with... I need to shut off one of the lasers. Oh. Oh well, that's okay. Fire!
Target lock on enemy's rear.
Oh dear, and it lost the jump jet.
Nice.
What a shame.
Fast as armor.
Ah well, I'm actually trying to be tactical on this one and try to knock him out a bit
What's
more
up,
effectively than I have been before. If I jump, I can get behind. I'll be paying for it with a bit of heat, but that's all okay. Did I just accidentally... No, I didn't. I just
Commander.
accidentally clicked someone else. Jump. Right. No, I want these... Jump, darn it. Jump to there. Point the right way. And then pummel this guy in the back again with more firepower, which he's going to absolutely love. Can we afford the lasers? We can afford a small laser, but not the big one. That's okay. I'm also going to precision strike, actually. Center, torso, rear, with all firepower.
Gotcha.
I think I broke through the left side
Take
torso.
that.
Either that or the already exposed right side. Oh no! All rear armor gone.
I hear ya.
Okay, that's quite nice to see, actually. Though unfortunately, I don't have a track on that guy again, so I'm going to once again hold off on glitch.
Holding action, Commander.
Though, on the bright side, though, because of the ace pilot, it does mean glitch often gets like the chance of 2 actions in a row, which is quite handy, actually. Can I jump up onto the? No, I can't. No, can I jump onto the? No. I can, however, get right behind the wall. So I'll accept that. Behind the wall. Excellent. You're moving. Right. And that vehicle... Is that an assault vehicle? Its action is in the very last phase. So it might be. Okay, what the enemy's going to do? Oh, the quick draw's turned around. Ow. It's trying to kick the Shadowhawk. Good luck with that one. But I'm worried that that's an assault vehicle of some kind.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Though unfortunately, of course, that also means I've lost... I can't do much about some of this stuff now. The enemy's manoeuvred a bit, so I can hit it in the side with my LOM volley. But apart from that, I was hoping the vehicle would advance and so I could actually I could pummel it with glitch, but I couldn't do that. So I'm going to have to settle with pummeling the quick draw a bit. And I'm just hoping that's not one of those double AC-20 ones. Nope, it's another LOM carrier. Alright, you're going to die. Like, ASAP. Actually, the armor's not too good on those things, is it? It's already taking internal damage. Yep, okay, Glitch, you're up next. I want you to... What are your odds of firing at that? You've actually got decent odds right from right here, so that's okay. Just launch. Launch it all. Kill the LRM carrier. There we go. So it is an assault weight, but it was...
I feel bad about shooting the little guys.
That guy had more missiles than you did. Little guy. Oh, I don't know. Oh well, this guy is over here, so... The problem is that both of the mechs currently engaging are actually massively overheating. So if I bounce them around, they're actually going to struggle to even fire. Admittedly, the Vindicator's actually better at that than the Shadowhawk, running hot,
Engaging jump jet.
that is. It's more heat efficient, though it's going to struggle a bit here. Oh well. Right, I need to turn off an additional laser. Only 2 lasers. Yeah, that is kind of bad. Yeah, I can add the LRM as well for a decent chance to hit. So here we go.
Firing on enemy six.
Actually killed the left arm somehow.
Badass.
But yeah, that mech is pretty hot right now.
Yes, Commander.
And if I move you to... What about there? That's pretty decent. Straight in the back there. High with...
Acknowledged.
Yeah, just move around and continue to try and deal with this rear plating. Well, lack of rear plating. Can't quite get that, but because I didn't jump, I can still fire all SRMs and the small laser.
Rear armor it is.
Oh, there we go.
Tango down.
Crunch. So yeah, I think this is one of the... Yeah, all targets eliminated. I think this is one of the rare missions where I've not managed to do the side objective, unfortunately.
Mission successful.
All because they shot that blooming tower. Ah well. It worked out fine apart from that. I didn't manage to save all the buildings. What a colossal failure. On the bright side though, destroy the enemy vanguard. I didn't realise that was a bonus objective, but I did. And escort engineering APCs to the base defences. Extra payment as well. So yeah, I was definitely a bit overgeared for that one. On the bright side though, massive rating increase. And 1.2 million. Excellent. And this time it actually calculated correctly. I still hold, like a few parts ago, where I had that 10% and 20%, it didn't calculate it properly. But this time it's definitely added 20%. So, you know. I'm not sure what happened that other time. Still, all successful, all back, no damage. Well, no real damage anyway. Scraped armour, but that's about it. And I got an SRM4 and an SRM6 in addition for my trouble. That is okay. I'd have liked some mech parts, but that's okay. I can't actually have any more mechs put together anyway. More importantly, though, I'm not going to go bankrupt. Yay! Okay, priority mission now available. Lady Arana's contract to liberate House Carosus is ready for review in the command center. Follow it up when you think we're ready. Ooh, so we've got the next story mission. Excellent. Also, I think it's time to restart the game. It's like it's lagging a bit. Speaking of lag, though. Speaking of lag, though, I'm actually quite... I thought of it while I was waiting for the game to load out. In the previous mission, when it loaded in a bunch of extra stuff, it did not glitch the graphics. Since that, checking the files and refreshing things that last time, a few weeks back, I've not seen that happen once, so I'm hoping that's been resolved. I just thought of it now, so that's why I've just mentioned it now. So, there you go. Anyway, morale is really bad. Because I pay them really badly. But we've got about 20 minutes. Let's check the contracts. What do we have? We've got a couple of 2 scores on here, actually. Covertly surveying military and industrial targets. The increased activity from the Directorate is near several priority facilities, suggesting a strike is coming soon. Task intercepting the scout lance that's identifying targets and limit it before it can report back. Lost supplies. A convoy transporting supplies to a pirate facility would like these supplies to become lost, if you take my meaning. We'll provide the coordinates to locate the shipment and handle any cleanup after the convoy, quote-unquote, goes astray. Both of which look quite interesting. There's also a liberation mission over here, which doesn't pay as well. And then we've got also Liberation Smithen. 2 skull. Well, this is to unlock that data archive. I think this is relatively doable, it's just we don't have the time right now. So, instead, I'm going to go with Lost Supplies. let us begin our expert negotiations and say, give me all the money, and then toss in a few things on the side if you're feeling generous. So yeah, that should be good. Okay. Let's go with this one. This is going to be one of those rare missions where... Wait, where's the Jagamech? Now it's registering the Jagamech as damaged. So apparently it did get damaged the mission before last, it just didn't show up in the mech bay. But it is clearly saying it's missing some of its internal structure. Oh well, it's okay. Wait a second, no. That's the damage from where I managed to try and melt it during that previous engagement. Still, very minor. So I find it acceptable to deploy in its current condition. These mechs may have reduced performance because it's got damage all over the darn place. That's okay. That was a lot. That was a rather extensive list, though. Alright, here we go. Objectives. Destroy the pirate shipment and escape. Eliminate all the shipment's protection. 2 skull. Shouldn't be too bad. I remember the time when I was scared of 2 skulls. Oop, there we go. Commando, we reach the coordinates we were provided. Move to position to intercept the intercept. To intercept the intercept. Okay. Once it's destroyed, head for the evac. Right, so I just need to move full speed, right? I guess so.
Got it.
Aye, aye.
And try not to let my forces get too spread out.
You betcha.
Because I want my lance to hold together through all this. Ooh, dust storm. Conveniently close, actually. Well, actually, the thing is the convoy moving? If it is, that might be a slight issue. But I feel like it is moving. At least in part. Oh, here we go. Right. Provide cover. 20% damage. 25% damage reduction. Does not start with guarded. Okay.
Moving out.
Position confirmed.
Don't they also reduce my sensor range, though? Well, I know they reduce something, or at least I seem to recall that they reduce something. Just not entirely sure what. I suspect it might be sensor range. Because those are big swirling columns of dust, after all. I thought I just heard something moving. Okay, so my other objective is to get over there. Stop the convoy from going to there. Intercept here. If it started there, though, that might be an issue. Ah, here we go. Yeah, reduce movement and spotting distance. Right, so that is a thing. Also, rough terrain, take more stability damage, and extra defense against melee.
Copy that.
Sorry, I'm just reacquainting myself a little bit with the terrain.
I've got eyes on the target.
Got it.
New sensor contact.
Oh, have I intercepted before they even reached the target zone? Oops, I think I have. What a shame. Oh no, I'm going to engage them early.
Waiting on you, Commander.
What a bloomin' pity.
Affirmative.
The enemy mechs are starting to move to engage. Well, moving in my general direction at least. Let the other one move as well. Does that point exactly at the target, though? Oh, we got an entire lance over there. That must be the pirate escorts. Just need to make sure that I can get into position to see anything that's trying to get past over here. So I think I'm going to move my Jagger up onto the hills over this way. Like, in this general direction.
Full throttle.
There we go. So I'll sense anything that's trying to get past, I think. But since the enemy's already had all their
Ready for
turns,
orders.
all their fun...
Receiving you.
hmm.
I hear ya. Uh-huh.
Yeah, okay. Sorry, I was just thinking. It's like, I need to be at least a little bit careful,
Ready for orders.
but I'm not going to peek out of cover just yet. I'm going to let them spend another turn getting close to me. Aha! Target contacts. Their convoy is still on the move, I believe.
Waiting for orders.
Which means we do need to pay attention to all that. I could jump up there. Yeah, let's just jump there.
Lift off.
Relatively short. Ooh, I saw something big. Oh, there's a 55 tonner. Two 55 tonners. That's all. Yeah. So okay, we've got. It looks like a medium lance on the move. Okay. Reserve. Let the enemy move
Holding action, Commander.
first, because I'm a gracious guy and I want to allow that.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, two 55 tonners and a 45 tonner. So we've got two medium lances squaring off right now, and we've got all these vehicles, of course, trying to move past. If I engage jump jets to get to here, I can actually start to take pot shots at the vehicles, which I think sounds good. So let's do that. Dum-da-dum-de-dum. What do we got? We have got Sleipnirs with lasers and machine guns. Okay, I'm not sure how tough these guys are against PPC. I think they can withstand at least a hit, so I think I'm going to just pick them off one at a time.
Primary target damage. Concentrate your fire and bring it down.
Actually, the Sleipnirs are pretty tough. Oh no, you shot mid there. Okay, there seems to be some dodgy weapon collision going on. Right. Still though, that didn't really do much of anything. It tried to punch through it, but it didn't do that much. The problem is now we've got these other guys
What's up, boss?
starting to move up. Ooh, I can get right behind two of them. Oh, Behemoth! Actually, no, that'd be a very risky maneuver.
Aye, aye.
Medusa, can you get to a similar range? Not quite. If you move to there, though, you'll have LRM contact with one of the enemies and still be covered.
Coordinates received.
We've got a Kintaro. Oh, that's why it looks a bit odd. I mean, I've only seen those when I've had my glorious leader following me around. So yeah, no wonder I'm not that familiar with it. It looks like it's like, oh geez, that thing looks really wide. What is it? And it turns out it's a Kintaro. Okay.
Standing by.
Could try and do something with Behemoth, I think, but I think I'll just reserve right now. Let the enemy APCs continue their movement. Though admittedly the APCs are going to start wearing things down. Wearing down the evasion of any single target that gets too close to them. Because they just keep on shooting at it. And there's four of them, so they'll strip away the entire evasion pool of any mech that is trying to engage them. Okay, my turn. Right.
Good to go.
Glitch, you're over here.
Waiting for orders.
If I move to here, you've got a really decent chance of hitting the Kintaro
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
while maintaining your own cover in the dust storm. So let's do that. Fire, fire, fire.
Got
Fire for effect. Come on. Lovely. Because of course they are moving past the dust storm on their side of the hill.
Good to go.
So that's kind of what I was looking at there. If I move to you two... Actually, if I just step you up there, you've got a decent chance of hitting the Kintaro anyway with your SRMs.
Roger.
And you're still in cover. That's absolutely fine. Fire it all. Admittedly, it's not the most practical way because I'm pummeling them from the front where their armor's thicker, but the Kintaro is getting pretty worn down. Then again, the Kintaro's got 3 SRM6s. Oh god.
What can I do for you?
That's not great. That guy is going to cause some serious trouble if at this kind of range he's a bit of a threat. Let's be honest. And my guys have barely moved, so they have no real evasion. Ooh, backing up. Into cover, no less. And lob some LRMs at the Jager. That's absolutely fine.
Damage minimal.
I accept that. I accept your tribute of missiles. Good sir. The Kintaro is still a bit of a nasty one. That's a Shadowhawk, and we don't know what the 45 tonner is, but the Kintaro is actually not in cover, from what I can tell. You aren't, are you? I mean, you've got Marine, you've got the Biome, Martian, and your Shoddy, but you're not actually got the cover buff. So,
Orders.
that means I can fire for effect against you. If I just fire the Shadowhawk from here, I'll grab Bulwark trigger. Unfortunately, I don't have a direct line of sight on anyone, so that's not great. What about jump jets? I can get myself 2 evasion from a jump jet, or 0 evasion boost from that. So jump jets are the way to go, I think. If only I was 1 square over. Oh well, just firing the jets gives me 2 evasion charges, so I'll do that.
Engaging jump.
Whee! Look at me, I'm a birdie! Vindicator. Ooh, that might be nasty. Ah well, I'm trying to kill the Kintaro right now, so let's do that. Ooh, ouch, ammo blast. So I torched some ammunition in its side torso, blew the entire side off. Shadowhawk closing a little bit. Takes a pot shot at the Centurion. Doesn't do much. They really know the Centurion's there though. But that Kintaro is getting close to getting mulched, so what I need is a spot where I can get a direct line of fire on it for the lasers to do the job. There's not many of those actually. If I jump to there, I'm out of cover, but I'm relying on my armor protection to keep me safe. But most importantly, I have a clear line of sight on this. Now, I've also got the Shadowhawk as well. Well, we haven't got multi-target, so just pump everything into the Kintaro's side.
Roger.
Oh yeah!
Hostile eliminated.
Kintaro down. Haha. Thanks to once again to my aggressive, high mobility playstyle, which is as I said, I'm relying on the thick armor plating of this Vindicator to keep it safe, along with a very high evasion. I think this is I don't think Delta accounted for this really. That if you're playing really high dodge, the thing is you refresh it every turn. So to really chew that mischance down, you do have to shoot at things a lot, and it can be really helpful. I mean, in this case, the PPC missed, the laser hit, but that's really minor damage. So my plating absorbed a little bit, but for the most part, I'm absolutely okay. Let's see, if I want to do that, I want to move off at least a little bit. I don't want to risk jumping because this, of course, we're in Martian landscape, so heat efficiency is not as good as usual. So the Jager needs to avoid jumping as much as possible to keep firing its PPCs.
Target destroyed.
Okay, so 3 PPC hits is enough to kill one.
Enemy unit destroyed.
Good to know. And now it's time for the return fire of the lasers. Now, of course, this means I'm also relying on the armor plating of the Jager. Oh, head hit. I'm relying on the armor plating of the Yagamech to protect it more than anything else. Because quite simply, while walking around to try and keep its heat under control, it's not getting the evasion it would get if it was using its jump jets. So that's a slight issue. Okay, let's see. I do need to start moving my stuff in general in this direction, though. So the Shadowhawk is... Well, actually, you know what? It's because these guys are pirates, isn't it? They're shoddy no matter what.
Coordinates received.
Yeah, they're just really, really shoddy. So I think the best one I can shoot at while still moving towards the APCs is the Shadowhawk. So I'm going to pump that one full of missile fire next.
Tell me what to shoot.
Yep, you liked that, didn't you? Oh, and he's going to punch my Shadowhawk. Good luck with that. Oh! How did you get around behind me? I'm never entirely sure how you managed to get around behind someone, but I think it's probably because there's like a lot of hills at the front, which restricts movement. How's your heat? Your heat is okay. But you need to be facing this way to deal with the threat. Which has got really high evasion now. Well, actually no, that's not very high evasion at all, is it?
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Right arm gone. I think that's his lasers gone.
Think I hit something good.
Yep, I think you hit something good as well. Not enough to do the job. Oh, here comes the Vindicator. Getting behind my Vindicator this time.
Angle on me.
Miss and structure exposed. Okay, rear plating. Remember, thinner rear plating on my units.
Reporting.
So
Heavy damage.
the real way to deal with my mechs, as I fit them out right now, is hit them in the back. That's where they're most vulnerable to.
Ready for orders.
That's okay though. If you move to there, just walk it rather than fire the jump jets. That guy is in serious trouble. So we'll just move this way. Of course, the enemy Vindicator is probably going to take advantage and try to hit me in the back again. Turn off the LRM. Heat is crit, so turn off the laser. And just pepper it.
Engage.
Yep, blasted out the side torso, which is where the
That
missiles
is
were.
good.
That just leaves his cannon, I think. Oh, look, the APCs are... Oh, they're actually sitting still.
Warning. Armor low.
Alright, the APCs are actually sitting still. Okay, maybe it's because their protectors are too far away. Yeah, SRM, AC5, M-Laser, SRM. So it's actually got a fair bit left. Oh yeah, because it's got some stuff in the head as well. Whoops, my bad. Okay, if you don't move, and you just shoot, we can fire... Target mood -2, target mood -2. Stability, the extra stability one is not required, so I'll turn that one off. So firing a single PPC, this thing does need more cooling. Just hit it in the side. That'll do. Oh, that one is moving. Structure exposed. The Jagger's taking a bit of damage here. Nothing serious. Nothing serious yet, but it's something's blown through. What is blown through actually? I need to check. Oh, one of its arms. Okay, I don't really care about that too much.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Yep, waiting on me. How you doing? You're pretty messed up.
I hear ya.
You are not a very hot build, so you can actually jump ahead a little bit.
Uh-huh.
So get your evasion up, like so. 4 points of evasion, which is 20% miss chance, I believe. And then again, empty everything straight into the side of that Centurion, which, sorry, the Shadowhawk, not Centurion. The Shadowhawk, which might be enough to kill it.
Everything I've got.
No, just blasted a leg off.
Want some more? Huh?
Oh, knocked it down though. Crunch. Oh, poor mech. It got knocked over. What's their Vindicator going to do though? I think line up a shot on my Vindicator. Yep, lined up a shot on my Vindicator, but my Vindicator is still okay. Alright. Now, how are you though? You are not too bad. My Vindicator, however, is quite seriously overheating though. This is not ideal. This is not ideal at all. So I'm going to back off and hold fire, at least. So, I think I'll play Vigilance here, which will give me an extra initiative point actually on this mech, as well as Guarded and Entrenched. So there we go, so I've got very heavy defense on there. And then I'm just gonna, well, I need to cool off basically. So I could fire a couple of lasers at it, but I don't really want to. So I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to brace. You are very heavily protected right now against incoming damage on a very heavily armored mech.
Orders.
So that should all be okay. My Shadowhawk, however, is going to sprinteroonie over this away. Make herself a very inviting target, I suppose, but is going to have a whole bunch of evasion, though. Let's move her over there. No, there. Then I can better reposition based on what the Vindicator tries to do.
Just running.
So yeah, sprint in, cover, lots of evasion. Oh, the Shadowhawk's still alive. I forgot that the Shadowhawk didn't actually die. No, it is really badly crippled. Ah! Medusa! No! What the hell? Well, there's no way. It just punched my Vindicator's head off. What the hell? That was rude. That was really, really rude. Wow. So I just lost Medusa entirely because I did not think... I forgot that guy was not dead. And that just cost me Medusa. So, yeah. Okay. It punched my Vindicator's face off. How did it... That is one very lucky shot. Did it, though?
Engaging target.
Jeez. Poor Medusa. I don't know what to say about that. I mean,
Warning. Armor low.
I was not expecting that. Also, half the time these APCs are just stopping where they are.
Damage minimal.
I lost another pilot. Oh. Medusa was actually shaping up pretty well, so Medusa's been around for a little while. Fairly experienced, actually. Not too happy about that. All because I didn't remember that the downed mech was not dead yet.
Good to go.
Okay, right. Multi-targets. I'm going to overload a little bit, so I might as well fire one laser rather than two. Get a full salvo out of glitch, though. Didn't do that much to it, but laser. Oh, there we go.
Give them everything you've got.
That's how badly damaged that Shadowhawk was. A single laser to the CT just killed it. Oh, jeez. Okay, well, the Vindicator's going after my Shadowhawk. And knocked its lasers off. Darn you. There was a custom laser in there.
Damage is light.
However, Damage is light. I beg to differ. Come on, Behemoth. Pay attention.
Waiting for orders.
However, this guy is not going to do very well.
to go.
Especially since the Shadowhawk has effectively cooled off at this point. And I can easily jump far enough to get 4 points of evasion. And to fire a full salvo of missiles. But the problem is that was an upgraded medium laser. I don't know if I'm going to get that back or not. Hopefully I do. Come on.
On it.
Yep, that did something. Those APCs are making a run for it though.
Warning. Armor low.
Yeah, that Jagamek's side armor is almost gone. Right. I want to murder you, quite frankly. If I fire from here, I've actually got good capability. But the thing is, the APCs are starting to escape. Oh, I have to move to fire. Okay. I can move far enough to get 2 evasion on this, though. Ooh. Yes, please. 2 points of shiny, shiny evasion. And then I just need to pummel you. That will overheat me again. 1 PPC shot will have to do.
Target.
And I've got to send my faster mechs actually start chasing after the APCs now.
Commander? Waiting for orders.
Then Glitch can just go ahead and shoot all missiles at that guy again. Probably savage his left side. Oh, yep. Oh. Yep, that looked kind of nasty.
Critical hit, Commander.
Blew out his entire side there. Revenge! Wait, no, it was the Shadowhawk that did it. No, well, vengeance, yes. Your ally killed one of mine, so I'm going to keep on murdering you, if you don't mind.
Moving out.
Oh, yep, kick his arm off. Sure, that sounds fine.
Scored a critical hit.
Unfortunately, there's no small laser follow-up to do a coup de grace. That guy's getting pretty far out, actually. I need to chase him. But I also want this Vindicator to be very, very dead. Okay, you know what? I'm going to start to sprint. It'll give the Jagger a vital chance to cool off as well.
Full throttle.
Because the Jagger does need to cool off. So no PPCs this turn. Instead it's moving to try and catch up. The other mechs will start to move as they become available, but I need to hit that one in the lead as much as I can.
Good to go.
I'll leave their Vindicator to my Shadowhawk, actually, I think. So let us begin to move at least this away.
Coordinates received.
And we will open up with one of our remaining missile salvos. Oh, we have to actually turn off one of the missiles. Okay. So 2 LOMs this time.
Affirmative.
Those PPCs are blooming tough. PPCs, APCs. Wow.
Ready for orders.
Right, Jagger. No, not Jagger. Behemoth. I'm losing the plot, I think.
Engaging.
Yep, just kick him in the face. There we go. Well, kick him in the chest, actually, but, you know, just dig that toe in. Make sure. And that APC is going to be there in a couple of turns, actually. Have you cooled off? Yeah, you cooled off a lot. Okay. What we need is to get far enough ahead. Oh, don't want to be in that radiation field. Far enough forward to hit that APC hard. Jump jet's the only real way I've got to catch up. So let's go ahead and fire both PPCs, full bore.
Targeting rear armor.
Almost did it. Unfortunately, I'm close enough for the machine guns to start working on the Jagermech. Oh dear.
Warning. Armor breached.
Yes, I know. Armor breached. We're fine. We're fine. APC. Oop. Nope, that hit armor. We're okay. That lead APC is just asking for a missile salvo, though.
Waiting for orders.
If I go there, yep, really high accuracy chance.
On my way.
Jolly good. But that's the one that needs to get taken out, though. Can I afford to fire an additional salvo? No, I can't. And multi-target not going to work because I'm running really hot. So
Affirmative.
just fire it. There we go. Lead APC down. I'm not letting you guys
That's a vehicle
escape.
kill.
Not at all.
Yes,
Behemoth. There's actually you're okay. So you're running fine for heat. So I'm going to jump jet you forward and hit that guy with an SOM volley. So fire,
Engaging with target.
please. There we go. The flipping armor on these things. How much armor does a Sleipnir APC have? It's a lot.
Damage minimal.
Yep, I'm okay. I'm okay. My heat is a bit much though. Yeah, I'll overheat if I fire both PPCs. If I move though... if I jump... I could DFA that. Might be useful. Actually, it'll blow out one of my legs if I do that. Actually, it might even blow out both. 160. Yeah, if I DFA, my Jagermech will blow out both of its legs, so that's not ideal. What I can do though is try to move forwards a bit. And then just pummel that one with a single PPC. Yeah, that one. And fire.
Engaging target.
Oh!
Enemy unit
Actually punched through and did it. Direct hit. Awesome. I needed that. Oh, I'm getting very close to losing an arm on that Jaeger.
Warning. Armor
Why am I calling this guy Jaeger all the time now instead of Jagermech? Kind of weird that.
Commander?
Okay. You've still got some missiles left. The problem is you need to cool off.
Right, Commander.
So how much can I fire at it? I can fire a laser. And all remaining LRMs at it.
Targeting enemy
That'll do.
6.
Come on. Nope. The missiles they do nothing. They just bounce off its armored hull. Well, I think they're doing a bit more than bouncing, but you know, principle's the same.
Heading out.
But if in doubt and missiles don't do enough, just use more missiles.
Got the angle. Taking the shot.
There we go.
Method inbound, Commander. I'll meet you at the LZ.
Now I just need to reach the evac. No, well, yeah, I've cleared it all, so there we go.
Mission
Still
successful.
Medusa. Oh. Medusa was my next scout. Hang on. This means I've lost... The two losses have always been the best scout pilot? Is the game trying to tell me something? I think it is. Alright. Success, success, success. Well, it's a complete success, except for the fact I lost one of my people. I have, however, just reached level 2 on the Mercenary Review board, rating 210. So this might open some more opportunities, allow more contracts to be available. I'm not entirely sure. Though because well, morale is kind of low. I am in the process of trying to deal with that one, I must admit. Still, the loss of Medusa is rather nasty, especially since he is very healthy, you know? So he wasn't going to die at a drop of a hat. Instead, the Vindicator just got punched in the face and it tore its head off including Vindicator, sorry, including Reducer, so that was rather rough thanks to the enemy getting lucky, quite honestly. Don't know how to feel about that, but then again, I did get a headshot, like, I think last episode at this point, so. And for that I got a pair of medium lasers. This give me all the monies approach is useful for keeping me afloat, but it does really pack it pinches rather nastily on the salvage side of things. Like, I might have liked to take a piece of that Kintaro, for example. I don't know. Ah well. Mech warrior casualty. Medusa has died. And also experience guidance is needed, apparently. Right, ship's guide is running low, provisions day-to-day briefing. We need to make a supply run. Oh, wait, there's a hydroponics? Interesting. However, I will pay to go to get the supply run. Go, 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 go. Grocery bill comes to a staggering 5,000, but it's enough to feed the Argos crew very carefully for 3 months. I think I've been too much of a stooge. I need to pay my people better, because this is getting a bit silly, honestly. Oh well. We lost Medusa though. That's a bit of a blow. And we got some mech repairs required. Let's check the contract list. Nothing new really seen here right now. I think maybe it's like it lets more stuff generate as time goes on. However, we can go to Smithen and do the next story mission to round out this week's worth. Since I'm planning to put out 3 this week, you probably realised by this point, I've not mentioned it before now, but if you're seeing this one, then this is the 3rd this week. Ta-da! Surprise! We got 3 Battletech videos this week. But unfortunately we've got a bunch of repairs that need to be worked in as well, so that means there's going to be a little time skip while I get things sorted out, get a new hire brought in to replace Medusa, and while I try to work things out. Well, we've got nearly 2 million in the bank though, so at least that's working okay right now. We're also due to get a financial report as well. Come on, right, here we go. Ooh, we can get Melon in, a Bulwark multi-target. So, a long-range sniper type. Because if you find a good spot to shoot from, you don't really want to move. Or maybe a Lerma. I don't know.
Waiting for orders.
We've also got this one, which is a... Ooh, we've got a Kickstarter back here in the form of Spenthia. Supported Battletech and the Mercenary Commander level or above. Thank you. Okay, there we go. And she also comes with a backstory.
I'm here.
Yeah, the random ones only have that. Only have different traits in. But Spenthia's actually got a full story. Doesn't actually have any of the extra traits though, just the full story. So it's a slight difference there. But yeah, I'm going to have to call it there though. This has been Iron Mark 3. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you guys have enjoyed this show, and I think this episode is going to run slightly long, in particular. But yeah, I also think I got a bit confused when talking about it being like 3 parts. There you go. But yeah, see you all later.